Being an introvert can be downright exhausting. In this video, I'm sharing my two-part approach to uncovering untapped energy so that we can find time to do more of what we love. I'm Hickey, creative entrepreneur, coach, an introvert, and your friend. Over the last 10 years, I've worked to grow several online businesses using my creative talents while building a happy and fulfilling life. Today, I guide creative introverts like you to thrive as business owners and as individuals. I just want to nap and I just want to sit on the couch are two of the most common thoughts that run through the minds of an introvert. Is this you? If so, give me a thumbs up. It seems we have an undeniable connection with exhaustion, and it's for a good reason. Introverts are known to feel depleted of energy quite easily and from some unassuming sources. While most people feel tired as a result of working too hard or exerting too much physical energy, introverts are up against additional forces. Talking, thinking, and even being in a room with too many people are all things that are known to leave us feeling like we need to crawl into bed. Is this kind of annoying when we have all of these fun, creative things that we want to do? Yes, but as an introvert, I refuse to see this as a disadvantage. I maintain my belief that introversion is a gift and that we can spin this weakness into a superpower. Maybe we can't create more energy, but we can redistribute it and stretch it to work in our favor. And it only takes two easy steps. Step one, know what exhausts you and what energizes you. Now, this may seem like a silly thing to distinguish, but it's not when you realize how unique we are. There are obvious things that make most people tired, like not getting enough sleep or overdoing it at the gym or eating an unhealthy diet. There are things that make introverts tired, like some of the ones I mentioned earlier, such as crowds and overstimulation. But what are some of your unique triggers that go beyond these generalizations? Are there certain people that you interact with daily that leave you feeling depleted? Or are you in a constant state of procrastination with a particular household chore? Or is there a part of your job that you just dread? All of these are energy suckers, and you can start this exercise right away. Just begin to take mental note of the people, the commitments, and the tasks that leave you feeling drained. Do you find yourself looking for an excuse to end conversations with certain people, or are you making extra trips to the bathroom just to get a minute to yourself? Or are you really good at finding menial, busy work as an avoidance tactic? These are all indicators of overwhelm in your life. If you're having a hard time honing in on specific triggers, I recommend using a journal or the notepad in your phone to begin keeping track. It should only take about a week for those repeat offenders to become apparent to you. Conversely, it is equally important to pinpoint the relationships and the activities that leave you feeling energized. Again, there are the obvious things that give most people energy: drinking coffee, or going on vacation, or those moments when someone pays you a really nice compliment. And there are the introverty energizers like being alone, or doing fulfilling creative work, or going out for a walk. Go deeper than that and notice what makes you specifically feel your best. Are there certain people in your life who really make you feel uplifted? Maybe there's a person who you follow on Instagram who inspires you to dress your best and to go after more opportunities. Or do you have a playlist or songs that are known to boost your mood? Or a podcast that lights a fire in your soul? Take note and begin keeping track of the people, the experiences, and the activities that leave you feeling like you want to do more. And that brings us to step two. The second part of this exercise is to use the data that you've gathered and begin making small tweaks to your lifestyle. It starts with elimination. Now, ideally, you would remove every person and commitment that is depleting you of your energy, but that would be really unrealistic. Let's take a look at a couple of scenarios together to jumpstart the process. Example one, the neighborhood informant. So as you head out to walk your dog each morning, you are stopped by a neighbor who consistently talks your ear off about the latest gossip from around the hood. Her reports repeatedly leave you feeling exhausted before you've even had your coffee. Solution: walk your dog a little earlier or a little later as to avoid said chatter. Or maybe you can switch responsibilities with your partner. Could they perhaps take care of the dog walking while you make breakfast? Just warn them to begin wearing headphones. Or could you take a different route with your dog? Or could you tell your neighbor that you just can't spare any time in the mornings anymore to chat, but perhaps she could give you her rundown via email? Example number 2. The social monopolizer. There is a person who you follow on Facebook who is very forthcoming with their feelings. Their strong viewpoints earn them a lot of attention, and their posts are often riddled with responses and reactions, which means that they are often the first to appear in your feed. Thank you, algorithm. It is hard to avoid getting sucked into and getting aggravated by their rants. This person also happens to be a relative of yours, and unfriending them would undoubtedly yield an angry post of its own, or worse, a phone call. Solution: use the mute button, an introvert's best friend. And while you're at it, go through all of your social media feeds and mute every single person and post that negatively affects your energy level or mood. As you address your individual energy suckers, adopt Marie Forleo's mentality. Everything is figure-outable. You may not be able to completely rid yourself of negative energy, but with a little creative problem solving, you can gain back enough to feel an impact. Now, purging the energy-sucking people, activities, and responsibilities from your life will bring you to neutral grounds. But now it's time to take it a step further and inject some vitality into your day. Using the notes that you gathered in step 1, find more opportunities to do the things that you enjoy with the people that you love. You may want to take all of your favorite uplifting songs and compile them into an epic playlist. Or maybe you schedule a non-negotiable 30-minute walk every day. Or get a monthly coffee date on your calendar with that friend who always uplifts and encourages you. Identifying and utilizing these energy lifters are like walking with the wind at your back or swimming with the current. When you do more of what makes you feel good, it'll organically move you forward more quickly and with less effort. I'm so excited to see how these small shifts will impact your work and your life in positive ways. And I would love for us to get started together. First, hit that thumbs up button to let me know that you are on board. Next, in the comments, share just one of the unique things that energize you. I know that your answers will encourage and inspire your fellow introverts to identify even more of their own. And if you really want to make an impact, if you have a family member or a friend who would benefit from these tips, please consider sending them a quick email or a social media message with a link to this video. Before you go, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the new videos that I share right here on this channel to help creative introverts to thrive. I am so grateful that you've spent this time with me today. Now go out and make something beautiful.